The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Welcome to the show. A lot of stuff to get to. First of all, breaking news out of Libya. The U.S. ambassador to Libya, J. Christopher Stevens, along with 3 embassy staffers, have been killed in an attack on the American consulate in Benghazi. This happened when a mob of protesters and gunmen overwhelmed the U.S. consulate, set fire to it, in outrage over a film that ridicules Islam's prophet Muhammad. Now, Libya's new president already apologized for the attack today, which underlined the lawlessness plaguing the entire region. What's interesting is that the promotion of this movie that ridicules Prophet Muhammad is linked to Terry Jones. Remember Terry Jones, the Quran burner who has been interviewed on this program in 2010, I believe it was, and stopped at, I think it took a call from President Obama or Donald Rumsfeld for him to not burn the Qurans. Eventually he said, oh, you know what, I do want the publicity. So like a year later he burned the Qurans, but by then nobody cared anymore. Maybe it wasn't a full year later. He's linked to this.
Okay, not surprising.
I emailed the Dove World Outreach Center asking for an interview right away with the good pastor. I have a number of questions for him. Haven't heard back so far, Lewis. Not surprising.
I don't think you will.
Ambassador Chris Stevens was 52 years old. He died as he and a group of embassy employees went to the consulate to try to evacuate staff as a crowd of hundreds attacked the consulate yesterday, last night. A lot of them firing machine guns, rocket-propelled grenades, so on and so forth. Very, very sad story. Mitt Romney right away coming out and criticizing a statement he credits President Obama with having made, which he claims is apologizing for offending Muslims. Of course, it was actually, turns out, Mitt Romney again has his foot in his mouth. It was a statement released prior to this particular incident. If you actually just look at the timeline, Mitt Romney again putting his foot in his mouth, trying to politicize this incident and grasping at all straws, given the fact that his campaign has been particularly ridiculed and absurd since that ridiculous Republican National Convention. Mitt Romney again putting his foot in his mouth. And tomorrow, in our Worldview with Dennis Campbell segment, we're actually going to talk to Dennis Campbell about what is the reaction overseas to what Mitt Romney said and to what took place in Libya. What do you think about this story?
So many things. I don't think it's okay to be afraid of poking fun at or insulting someone's religion. I mean, everyone should have the right to do that. This is America, right? First Amendment.
Okay.
And if what you're claiming about Muslims is that they're godless, lawless, murderers, honestly, the best thing to do would probably not be to murder people in retaliation for making those claims.
Right.
So, I mean, on both sides here, it's just complete absurdity.
It is, absolutely. And also, there's a lot of layers to this, and we're really going to unpack them tomorrow, so I won't get in. We'll have more details tomorrow as well.